Hi everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. We're finally here. We did it. I've been talking about doing this for so long now and the day has come. If you don't already know, my name is Megan, and if you're my friend, you know that I have another YouTube channel, and that one's with all like my cute family stuff with Ari and Ellie and Jared and Hendrix. But this one, I wanted to talk about things that I want to talk about. So that's true crime, aliens, conspiracy theories, haunted houses, all that weird, scary stuff. I don't know why. That's just something I've always been into. Today, I'm going to start off a little lighthearted. I wanted to do a fun game so you guys can kind of get to know me. Since I'm talking about crime on this channel, I thought it'd be fun if we could do crime and cocktails together. Since I guess we're learning a little bit about me, or just doing a fun game that I like, I thought I would make my favorite drink. Get your cute little cups out. So my favorite drink is a gin and tonic. So today I'm going to do a blueberry gin and tonic. By the way, I am not a bartender. I have never been a bartender. I will never be a bartender. But I'm just gonna wing all this and just see if it goes well. So I just have a regular cup. I don't have the proper utensils, so work with me. I have about 1/4 of a cup of some blueberries, and I'm just going to mash that up. I'm trying to make sure I stay in focus this whole time. Bringing back my college days with this red Solo cup. All right, so what's next? We have my favorite gin in the entire world. It's like melting because it's hot in here right now. The Hendrix gin. Woo. This I pour like probably 1/3 to 1/2 in ratio to my tonic water. We got my diet tonic water. Woo. Did you see that splash on me? I'm a mess. And then I got some lime. I love as much lime in a drink as is accepted in our world today. Technically the ingredient is like 1/2 a lime, but I'm gonna put a little extra. All right, and then next I have some simple syrup. You wanna pour about 1 ounce into your drink. I make bottles, so I know what 1 ounce is. And this is how you know I'm not a bartender, because you want a cocktail shaker. But we don't have that here. We're not on that level of YouTube yet, so start pouring it in this cup. I'm probably gonna do this out of frame so I don't spill all over myself. Now, I'm just gonna throw it in. And there you have it, a blueberry gin and tonic, ready for today's crime and cocktail video. Yeah, as I said, today I wanted to start off a little more lighthearted, a little more fun, instead of just jumping right into, you know, like a crime case or something. So I thought it'd be fun to play my favorite game, which is Would You Rather. This is the scary edition. I have some questions here, and feel free, you guys, in the comments to write what your answer would be for each question that I ask. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Today is the first time that I've purchased this simple syrup, and it makes the drink like 1,000 times better. So if you're not into the true crime scene, the scary stuff, the haunted house things, all that, feel free to come here and just learn some recipes with me. I'm gonna try to put my own unique twist to some drinks in the future. Like I said, I'm not a bartender. I'm kind of just going with it. And my plan is to try to relate as many of the cocktails to what I'm talking about. That's my goal. Can't promise that it's gonna be like that every time. But yeah, I just wanted to do something a little fun, a little different. All right, so let's start this game. Would you rather be haunted by a ghost or be attacked by a serial killer? I feel like I ask Jared this question all the time, and his family members. I ask everyone this question. You know how some girls say, "What's your horoscope sign?" I say, "Would you rather be haunted by a ghost or murdered by a serial killer?" My getting to know you question. That's my hello. So I say this all the time, and I know no one is going to agree with me. My biggest fear is not anything paranormal related. I would say getting haunted by a ghost, which I know people say, well, a real person I can fight off, and a ghost I can't fight off, which makes perfect sense. But for some reason, I've just never been scared of ghosts. And I think that if you're not scared of a ghost, you're not as vulnerable to be haunted by one, in my opinion. I don't know if that's fact. I will have to ask an expert. I would rather be haunted by a ghost than attacked by a serial killer. Would you rather be chased by Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers? Fun fact, technically my first scary movie I've watched was It, when I was like 5, because I was at my sister's friend's house and they were watching it, and I was in the room, and yeah, so that happened. Next scary movie I watched was Halloween, and still to this day, that is my favorite #1 scary movie. But Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger, I would say I would rather be chased by Michael Myers, because does he really chase you? He walks. He's a walker. Freddy Krueger, like I would be too frustrated off little sleep. So yeah, we're not gonna do Freddy. Would you rather live in a cemetery or haunted house? Ooh, that's a good one. Cemetery or haunted house? So in my brain, I'm thinking ghosts in a haunted house or zombies in a cemetery. And I think I'm going to go with the haunted house because I'm terrified of the dark, like being outside in the dark. That freaks me out entirely. And then I don't want a zombie to eat me. Now, I would rather someone like prank me. But yeah, I don't want to be eaten. No, that's not on my to-do list. And I want to say, by the way, if you properly make this with the utensils that bartenders use, not my little homemade cocktail shaker, turn out looking like this. It'll look a little nicer, but would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire? If I were a good mom to Aria, I would say a werewolf because she is obsessed with wolves. And when I was her age, I probably also would have chosen a werewolf. But now that I'm 29, I will choose a vampire. I would look younger, I would live forever, and I don't know, vampires have that reputation of being like really cute and good looking. Probably stick with a vampire. Would you rather turn into a zombie or ghost? Ooh, ghost. I feel like everyone's gonna choose ghost on that. Who would want to be a zombie? Who would choose to become a zombie? No one. Ghosts would be so much fun. You could spy on people, you can go through the wall. Ghosts. Would you rather be abducted by aliens or fight off a group from The Purge? Once again, I'm going to go against probably the normal response to this question. I think a lot of people would want to fight off like a group of individuals from The Purge, but that terrifies me. Real life people terrify me. Paranormal stuff does not. So I consider aliens in that paranormal group. It's not that I don't believe in them. I totally, obviously believe in aliens. Like I started this channel, I believe in aliens. I'm not necessarily like scared every night of an alien, where I'm more scared of, you know, like someone breaking into my home, you know, walking outside alone by myself. I would probably rather be abducted by aliens. Because, I mean, who knows? They're not necessarily going to kill you. I mean, they could just want some friends. They could just want to bring me to another planet that they live on and just have a good time. And I can show them how to make a gin and tonic. Would you rather know when you die or how you die? Easy. I want to know when I die. I don't want to know how. Don't give me all the gruesome details because I will panic even more. When I die, it gives me time to do all the cool shit that I've always wanted to do. I mean, easy answer. Would you rather be stuck in a pit of spiders or snakes? Spiders. Spiders. I don't like anything that's like slimy and crawling, and it, like on American Horror Story, when I see like the little centipedes they put the intro, do them. I can't do them. Chucky or Annabelle as a toy? Okay, so I haven't seen either of those movies in a very, very long time. I think Annabelle I saw like probably the first couple months that I was dating Jared, so like 9 years ago. And Chucky, way before that. But if I had to just go by memory, I think I would choose Chucky. From what I remember, he's really funny, and Annabelle doesn't talk. If I'm correct, I don't know. Let me know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Chucky. I mean, he's just a sweet little redhead. Well, he's not sweet, but. Would you rather stay in the American Horror Story murder house or the insane asylum? And this is an easy answer for me too. Murder house. The asylum, I mean, I wasn't scared watching it, but that probably like freaked me out the most. That's why it's probably, I would say that's like my top 3 favorite seasons. Probably top 2. I don't know. All I know is that one definitely freaked me out. Then the murder house, you have a better chance of running away, I feel like. Or the asylum, you are like tied down and have no control over any of the situations. I would probably go with murder house, and you can make an ally. Also, the insane asylum, you can't trust anyone in there because they're all crazy. Murder house, at least they're honest. They're like brutally honest, but you can make a better ally in the murder house. Would you rather be buried alive or drown? I'm going to go with drown because another thing, it's kind of funny that I'm making this channel about scary things and I'm actually terrified of everything. But another thing that I'm scared of to add to my list is drowning in like deep, dark waters, like the ocean. I grew up by the beach and I am still scared of the ocean to this day. But it could be that I'm like a mom now, so I'm kind of scared of everything. So when people are burned alive, you know, if you watch it on like a TV show, anything like that, they are screaming. Whereas drowning seems a lot more peaceful, and I would like to go in a more peaceful way. When running away from a murderer, would you rather have a little extra strength, or would you rather be really good at hiding? So this one, I thought about this because I've been playing the Friday the 13th Xbox game. Yeah, that's my new hobby. That and Dead by Daylight. I think I would like to be a little bit stronger because whether or not he finds me, I want to have a better chance at fighting him off, you know? Ooh, would you rather be hunted down in the desert or in the woods? So this question makes me think of another thing that I am scared of. Halloween's my favorite movie just because it's a classic. But the movie that I'm probably most terrified of is The Hills Have Eyes. So when I think of this question, it makes me think of The Hills Have Eyes in the middle of the desert. And then they also have a version where it's in the woods. I think it's The Hills Have Eyes. I don't know if it's a different title, but it's the same scenario. And I think I would rather the desert. You would starve and probably you would be dehydrated in the desert. But you can see people coming at you from a distance. But in the woods, when you're running, you have more places to hide. But it's noisier because of the leaves and all that. You probably have a better chance of survival in the woods. So I'm going to say I'm gonna say the woods. Would you rather be stuck in a video game like reality where you die over and over but can come back to life, or die one time and let it be done? This is a tough one. Actually, well, I think I'm just gonna let nature take its course, and when it's my time, it's time. So I would rather die once. I feel like most people fear the act of dying or the act of getting killed. So to go through that trauma over and over, that probably mess you up pretty bad psychologically. I'm gonna say just die once and just let it be done. Just take me out of my misery. So those were all the questions I had for today. I really appreciate you guys if you made it to the end of this video. I know this kind of channel that I'm starting is not for everyone. It's not everyone's cup of tea or cup of cocktail. I'm so stupid. If this was out of your norm watching something like this, I appreciate it even more that you actually stuck around and watched this. It makes me really grateful, really thankful for you guys. I want to have fun with this channel. I really do. I want to do some fun stuff. I want people to recommend topics to talk about, and I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about also. Put my little spin on it. So yeah, I have some really fun, really great ideas coming up. Make sure to put in the comments some of your answers for what I asked today. I love that game. I think Would You Rather is probably the best way to meet someone. If you guys aren't here for the true crime stories, just come for the cocktails. Should we chug this drink? I mean, it's the end of my video. Should I do it? I got some lime at the bottom of that. Because I just got a lot of lime and a lot of gin at the bottom of my drink because I was talking for so long and my drink was just sitting there. So it's been fun. It's been real. Thank you guys so much again. Really, I appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Cheers.